Hello everybody and welcome back to Brotato, the arena survival action roguelike itself, but modded though, because we're going to be checking out the QM Tato mod here once again. It's been filled with a bunch of unhinged characters that have been mechanically quite wild and quite fun. So today we're going to be checking out Recursion, who gets 4 extra bounces, and in fact the amount of bounces we get scales on our luck and range, which is interesting. So if we stack those, we'll get more bounces. We get 70% bounce damage, which scales a little bit off of our range damage, but attack speed down by a ton, damage down by a ton, damage modifications and attack speed modifications and lifesteal modifications all down by a ton. And then there's this block that I am still trying to parse. The last ricochet will bounce at you or stay away from you and gain infinite piercing. You have double damage when you are in... double bounce damage when you're in an elite wave or a boss wave. And the last ricochet only needs 4 bounces. I don't fully know what that means. Press space to toggle focus mode, which I don't know either. We'll just figure it out. And we only get 4 weapons. So basically, it's going to... it seems like it's going to be... like, okay, so 70% extra bounce damage implies that it actually might gain damage on bounce. We're going to go for the Ghost SMG. It scales on a little bit of luck. It scales on a little bit of range damage. And we gain luck for getting kills with it. So it just seems like a pretty logical thing. Yeah, okay. It seems like a pretty logical thing. The more bounces, the more damage the bullet does, which is actually really cool. Taking the bounce damage and then having it go extra, you know, beyond the standard. I didn't know that it would make it ramp like that. I didn't think it could go over 100. I'll take the range damage. We'll grab more of these. It was 23, right? Yep, 23. I'm not going to take the cute monkey as good as it is because I don't want to take range damage down. So 71% bounce damage. So... okay, so it turns red there. I feel like that's going to only be noticeable during, like, later waves is my guess. So that red bullet, when it bounces towards me, it has infinite piercing. So it's maybe going to be, like, our way to get focus fire stuff down. I was pressing space. It didn't look like it was doing anything. Get half value from lifesteal. Doesn't mean that we don't want lifesteal. Very happy with that. Okay, 5 range down. Will we lose a bounce? Wait, no, we have... this is also a gun, so we gain extra value here. It's also ethereal? This is all wild. Okay. Just processing a lot of weirdness here. We'll get over it. It says no knockback. That's something we might want to look into. But yeah, we do basically nothing to the enemy that's in front of us. The one that's, you know, probably most scariest. Most scary. Scariester. But maybe it won't be a problem. We'll have to see. Range, I could go for, but I do kind of want to get... fine, I'm going to get a little bit of lifesteal. I think it'll be nice. Upgrade there. Cyberball. I'm going to say yeah. We're going to try and go for some luck-based items. There's a little bit of... I mean, hey. With the aura, you can see like a very faint blue outline. Like, it's spread above the gun, too. Interesting. Oh my, oh my. But yeah, I don't know if we've gotten any stacks from this weapon yet, which would be understandable. It requires quite a bit. 22. There we go. There's our luck. We may not have. I have 3 luck. So I guess I maybe got 1 before. Alright, so I could go for a couple. Like, there's range up. I could get the luck up. Sure. Range, damage, range. We'll go for the Shady Potion for sure. Again, it scales off of luck as well for damage. So, 3% of luck. It's not very high. Not very high. like 100 luck, 100 luck gives us 3 damage. Now, we could probably get up to a couple hundreds of luck, but like, I think that we're still definitely going to want to take some flat range damage, which makes sense because we want to increase our bounce damage anyways, which is currently 75%. I think that's going to be one of the biggest things anyways. All right. Experience, I know the range down is technically a little bit bad. We'll take the luck. Get the range. Luck. Revolver. Range. We could get Hedgehog. Ghost SMG. I'll definitely grab a bowler hat. We get penalized less on negative attack speed as well, so... Oh boy. But yeah, the enemies that get up in our face are going to be the biggest problem. Biggest problem. Snail, Ugly Tooth, Knockback, all of those are going to be interesting. I know that, like, Knockback plus... Oh boy. Plus bounces can sometimes be a little bit awkward. Oh boy, get out of there. Tons of tiny damage bullets. Not good for the lip head lads. Okay. All right. So far, so fun, though. Minus luck. I'm going to say no. I'll grab a little bit of lifesteal. I know we get penalized for it, but we get penalized for it because it's busted. That is the thing. It's not one of those ones where it's like, penalty, now don't take it. It's penalty because lifesteal on this run is stupid. It's stupid good. So even at a half interval for scaling, it's still going to be good. And we're starting to ramp up. We got 74 luck. And climbing. Anything that'll increase the amount of enemies, I think we should probably go for. And only having 4 weapons kind of works a little bit well with Ethereal. You know, we're fighting for stacks a bit less. Like, there's a little bit less infighting. Okay. Weirdly, we probably don't want to focus on him. We want to... That's pretty telling about what like a boss is going to look like, though. We do get the double value. 20 luck, I'll take it. 3 lifesteal, I'm a little bit scared by that idea. Harvesting, I guess I'll get some more luck. Is there any penalty? Wait, there's no penalty to crit chance, is there? Maybe there is on our character. Why do we have minus crit? What did we take with that? Bowler hat. It's only a 1.5 crit multiplier, though, which I think I'm going to pass on. Cyberball. Our percentage damage is bad, so like things like Cyberball or Monkey, things like that. Not Monkey. Elephant. They're going to be a little bit worse. That being said, I am going to be getting lots of luck. I think they'll be worth the money, right? We're going to want some more percentage damage. It's going to be good. The same thing is... Just because we have the penalty to it doesn't mean we shouldn't get it. It just means that if we had 100% damage, like our normal damage scaling, this run would be too easy, is my guess based off of what I'm seeing right now. So even scaling it up at a half interval is going to be, I think, fine. Knowing that we have, what, minus 150% damage and half scaling brings us down to our 75. We have 75 damage down, but we basically have to buy 150 to fix it. Absolutely. Absolutely not. Do we have another bounce yet? We have 7 bounces. Ooh. Piggy bank. I just don't feel like it. Tardigrade is great. We have minus 3 armor. So yeah, Tardigrade with minus 3 armor. I'm going to enjoy it. This wave should be a joke. It's going to be a free luck farm. It's 1 luck for every 25. Damage gets up to what, like 9? I feel like it could stack higher. There's a chance. I am pressing space and I don't know what focus mode is here. My guess right now is that it only applies on bosses and mini-boss waves. Because it's kind of in that weird text block strange, slightly not clear text block. It's kind of in there, so my guess is it's part of whatever the boss, mini-boss thing is. Like, it'll let us focus on bosses or focus on everything but the boss so that maybe they take ricochet or... I don't know. We'll see. Don't need it. Range damage, would like it. Dodge, range. More range damage. Vigilante ring. This early, I'll definitely take it. Range and attack speed. -2 lifesteal is -1 lifesteal. I will still take it. A little bit of max HP. Ugly Tooth is so good. Bait sounds good. Well, I mean, it sounds scary, but... hopefully we're just fine. Did I say a 22? Going up to 13. I'm liking this. Comparatively, like, so we played another Ricochet-based character in the past. Like, that was their gimmick. This one's feeling stronger than that one right now. Like, the fact that the damage ramps up on bounce instead of it being just like, you have tons of bounces, but you don't do damage, I think is helping this a lot with the strength of the run. But we'll see how this fares as we get into, like, the second half of the run where, like, higher health enemies become a little bit more prevalent, which those would theoretically be our thing that would be scary. Damage and lifesteal, sure. Sure on that. Crit chance. I mean, I'll take some. Lifesteal minus knockback. I currently don't have knockback, so, like, it's free. But then that makes it so I can't get knockback. Like, I'd need 2 punch gloves in order to get knockback. That's a tough question. I think I'm going to skip it. Finally. Too early on that. We got a mini boss wave. Ay. All right. So there. Wait. I pressed space. I had it. Okay. Yeah. It sort of feels like we don't want to focus the boss as much as we want to focus the other things, because it gets more damage otherwise. Because the ricochets won't bounce back to the boss. Like, when you have 7 bounces... Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. The red shots are focusing... That's what it is. The red shots... Oh, my God. Okay. That's what focus mode is. To be clear, I was trying to toggle that the whole time. It just randomly turned itself back on. I didn't press anything when that crosshair came back. So I don't know how we activated that. But yeah, it seems very, very filthy. It makes it so those red guaranteed bounces, the ones that are like the very charged up damage ones, prioritize the boss. I don't have explosion. That's annoying. But hey, turret lord. Don't care. Don't care. We don't have any turrets. I don't have any speed. I'll take another tardigrade instead of... Yeah, we'll do that instead of, like, getting defense. Handcuffs keep showing up. I don't think it's really time for that. We have a lot of dodge, so I guess I'm not going to take Little Frog. I'll take Crown. Wave 12. We have 66 harvesting. Will it pay for itself? Unclear. But yeah, I'd say more enemies really shouldn't be a problem. We're up to how many? 8 bounces. And our damage is at 7. It's not, you know, it's not fantastic, but you have to factor in we have minus 62% damage up. So yeah, focus mode confirmed is only on mini bosses and bosses. It'd be interesting if it was like you could have it focus on whoever... You could always just have it focus on whoever's closest to you. But that would make it worse on the bosses, because it takes this character... The focus mode with the red bounces takes this character from being terrible at a single target boss fight to actually being kind of stupid strong at it. So I will take it. Yeah, I think I don't know, maybe this weapon is just kind of dumb with it. 15 luck, we'll take it, even though it's not like a huge get. Just a freaking bonkers. I mean, I guess I'll just wait a sec. I think we'll just stop there. We're at 208 luck, so we're really like 3% scaling. Okay, so it does gain 1% extra luck damage scaling per, which, you know, might make the difference. And it's got... The range damage scaling goes up by 5% each time as well. So, yeah, I mean, the scaling, it's not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, boy. I feel like we should have some speed up. I feel like we should, you know, have some survivability up. But I think we are just... We've crafted a situation that is so strong that it doesn't really matter. The ramping damage on those bounces is dumb. I just saw 190, I think. Am I wrong? 96? Yeah, like... Each bounce is getting out of hand. It's at 92% damage up per bounce is a really quick way. So if we increase our base percentage damage, that bouncing just gets stupider and stupider, you know? Because that starting level is much higher. Piercing damage? I don't think we have any. I'm going to grab it just in case it interacts with something we have. This might sure. Fine. I'll take one. Snail is good. This first. All right, what's our armor? -2 harvesting is ramping up. So what have we gotten out of Crown so far? 11 harvesting. It'll probably... Because the thing is, it's not 11 bucks. It's 11 harvesting, which is going to give us 11 every wave from here on out. And then it's going to keep on ramping up as well. It'll probably pay for itself, but I don't know that it's going to be like... Ooh, Crown Pog! You know, it's a weird item. Like, people get excited about it rightfully because it can be very dumb. But I think that the mentality that it's a catch-all and every run should try and make it relevant, I think is probably a mistake. Because you can also just get a lot stronger. Like, there's some runs where just getting stronger is better because you'll just make more money because you kill more things, you know, or fill in the blank. But yeah, this run's getting dumb. Nope. Nope. Yep. I guess more speed down. You know, our crit isn't that valuable. I'll take it. God, it really wants me to have handcuffs today. And whetstone. Horde wave is probably going to be a joke. We have how many bounces now? 10. 10 bounces with a 98% scaling damage up per bounce. And how much luck do we have? 255. Ramping and ramping and ramping. Oh. This may be one of the most satisfying characters we've played. There's just something about the slow ramp up. It started off, like, kind of weak. But then, like, oh, God. It's just so good. The fact that the damage ramps per bounce it's the secret sauce to why this character is exciting. Is it too strong? It's hard to say because it might be the gun as well, right? Like, I don't know if it is, though. but it could be, right? I'm going to say nah. You know, it kills my tardigrades, and I just don't really care about it. Is it good? Sure. Sure, it's good. Do I care? No. Baby with a Beard's probably actually actively mediocre. We don't have that much range damage, and our range is responsible for... So 50 range. 100 range gives us 1 bounce. So that takes away like half of a bounce. This is a 6% damage down for 25 luck and 12 health. That is very good today. Probably could have gone for that, but oh well. Get that for more ramp up. The higher tier on this, the higher the ramp up. 25, 20, 100. That one's giving me 100. I mean, all the guns that went to make it up have given me 100. Crown's giving me 30 harvesting. Yeah, it 100% pays for itself. But we had quite a bit of harvesting already, so. I need more enemies. Give me more gentle aliens. That's what we really need. That is the only thing that'll truly make this run even dumber, is just throwing more enemies at me. Because I can handle, like, probably 5 times as many. Probably 10 times as many. Because the more enemies there are, the stronger we even get, is the thing. We're attacking also so fast for minus 39% attack speed. I think that's another thing, is this gun fires probably at an SMG pace, but scales on a little bit of luck. I think that's it, because like doing 14 damage seems bad. Oh my god, stop it. I want it, but not now. Like, give it to me in a bit. All right, well, there's capped out guns. Speed and range, that's probably another bounce or so. Yep. All right, so do we start with them targeted? We do indeed. So it's the red bounces that are helping, but we need enemies to show up for us to get there. The bullets need to bounce 4 times for the red bullets to even show up. I mean, he got destroyed. On boss waves... Is it on boss waves we only need 4 bounces, or only in focus mode? It's in focus mode. Okay. I feel like the whole red bounce system it's strictly just for the mini bosses and bosses. I think the person played... I think that's a big thing. It's like, I think this person does actually have a pretty good understanding of the intersection between fun and balance. Like, a lot of modders... I don't know. Like, okay. Oh, really? I get 1 more bounce for that much damage down? Oh, gee. This modder seems to understand that you can't just be extremely overpowered for free. This is probably the most overpowered character of theirs I've played so far. Sad tomato makes no sense here. Okay, more enemies. Yes, please. Regen potion. If I would have taken sad tomato, I would have grabbed them both. Like, the thing is, we could have taken sad tomato with the 2 tardigrades. Wouldn't have been a problem. Flesh body. Literally nothing really happens here. I could take it so that all my future armor, which is not going to be that much. This probably doesn't even matter. I'll take it. It might ruin things. Piercing normally functions after the bounces are done. Okay. But I don't know if this character has a different thing because it's got some weird modded properties to it. We'll take it, and if it ruins the run, it ruins the run. I kind of doubt it will. I feel like The reality is it's probably going to do absolutely nothing. Because our shots aren't really... They're not hitting their full bounces. I actually have a factual thing that shows me when a shot has hit full bounces, and it's if I see any red bullets on screen. If there's no red bullets that ever show up on this entire wave, then guess what? We're never getting to the point where Pierce would matter anyways. And the thing is, the red bullet has infinite Pierce. Yeah, I've talked myself out of it. We'd literally just be buying a 5% damage down. That's all that would be. At best, it does nothing, right? At best, it does nothing for us. Wave 19, I guess. Could we do a standstill kill? I'm sure we could, right?
We could sip some.
All right. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some red bullets on this wave, but we have 14 bounces now because our luck is scaled up to 415. That really is the thing with this gun that is so good. Like, the fact that it does scale off of the luck. It's already, like, that's nice. But it's the fact that we wanted to buy a lot of luck anyways. But luck is a weird stat because it's good. But it's also not that fun to have to buy. This made it so buying luck was buying damage. So that does help. Not to mention, what have these done? I mean, they've probably stolen a lot of my kills and thus my... Nope. Sure. Sure. I saw the 20 luck there. Probably should have gone for it. Ricochet. Okay. Speed and lifesteal minus luck. And not going to do anything that decreases my damage. Actually, Giant's Belt is kind of funny. It's not going to do anything, but it is kind of funny. What do we not get? All right. Okay, so focus is on, but again, we need... There needs to be 4 enemies on screen for the red shots to even show up. Oh. I'll admit, they're lasting a little bit longer than I thought, but as the wave would go on, they would actually start to die quicker as there's more things for them. Giant's Belt did a lot of damage in one wave there. Did as much as a gun? That doesn't sound right. I guess it could be true. It could be true. Alas, alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today for Brotato. What a wild character. Considering what the, like, sprite for it looks like, this one was a lot of fun. But hey, alas, alas, that's that. Check the channel, roguelikes and more every single day. If you'd be sad to see the series go, you gotta let me know in the form of a comment down below. Check the mod for yourself with the link at the top of the description. I will see you next time. Bye.